Good morning, welcome back to Ren's Kitchen Chaos. It's a good morning from me and it's a good morning from Frankie. Hello Frankie. He's just having his breakfast right now. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different because it's a complete invention. The captain wanted something French, so she's going to get something me or moi. The idea is today is going to be beer butt chicken with a potato and Boschetto bake. I'll show you the ingredients right away. And here we have the ingredients. So for today's meal all you will need is a nice fresh free-range chicken, some olive oil, a big can of beer, always good to have in the kitchen, some Greek yogurt, nice firm potatoes, and some Boschetto cheese. Boschetto cheese is a sort of a cow and sheep milk cheese with truffles inside of it. Really, really nice. And something in Poland we have that's called Boschetto, which is a sort of salt and vegetable spice mix. I'm going to start the meal actually by making a spread by mixing the Boschetto, about a tablespoon, with the olive oil and covering the chicken. So it's all really very simple. Take a little container, add some of the old Boschetto, like I said, about a tablespoon should do. I'll put 2 teaspoons in it. Let's make it free. You know, you gotta judge it a little bit as you go along. Bit of olive oil. That's to make it stick. You could just sprinkle it over an oiled chicken, but I just prefer to do it first. There you are. And you've got a nice little rub, nice little spread, which I'm going to cover the chicken with, and then put it on the opened beer can. I'm going to take about 1/3 of the beer out, not just because I like drinking it, but also because you don't need all of that beer inside the chicken. The idea is, of course, that the beer inside the beer can is going to evaporate inside the chicken and keep the interior really nice and moist and flavoured. I'm also going to add a little bit of this Boschetto to the beer. There you go. There you are. It might foam, don't worry about it. Just to put a little bit of flavour there inside. Oh, here it goes. Whee! Don't worry, I will clean that in a second. So, I'll see you in a minute. I'm just going to get the chicken ready now. I've got to just rinse it. I've got to pat it dry and then cover it with the... I'm putting it everywhere. Pat it dry and then cover it with the little mix I've just made. See you in a bit. So, I've cleaned up the mess I made with the beer. Kitchen chaos. Here's my chicken. I've just patted it dry and cleaned it and rinsed it and patted it dry. I put the oven on 180 degrees Celsius. I'll turn it down to 170 Celsius once I put the chicken in it. Just got to get the chicken ready, not much to do. First thing is check for the giblets inside. Sometimes they put them in a plastic bag. I'm just going to chop the neck off here. There you go. Something a bit gory for the camera, you know. Very good. That will go in a stock in the near future, do not worry. Next thing to do was to spread my my nice little homemade spread here. That'll give a bit of flavour to the skin and everything. Just put it all over it. There you go, nicely down the legs. Be as generous as you can with this. Now, turn it over, put the rest on. Right, just try and be very quick here. That's very nice. So it's all covered, as you can see, all covered in my mix. Now, the next step is to sit it delicately on the beer can. Put the beer can in the tray. And if you're a chicken lover, look away now. Okay, there it is, nicely sat on the beer can, and the legs should be able to hold it. Yes, that's right. Now I'm going to do 2 little incisions just to stick the wings inside the into the chicken there, so that they don't open up like that during cooking and have the extremities burned. So that's just the next little move. So try and do that cleanly. There you go. One here. One here. Stick the wings, tips in. That's done it there. And on this side, this is all live, yeah. So I'm not cutting to make it shorter yet. I will, when I get used to technology, I will try and edit my videos so that you don't have to spend too much time seeing me doing this weird stuff. Right, so there you are. The chicken's ready. It's sat on its beer bottle. So now all I need to do is stick it in the oven for about 2 hours on 170. Checking on it occasionally just to make sure it's not burning. And I'm going to wash my hands. There we are, and I'll be attacking the potato bake in about 20 minutes. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. So I'm going to start my potato and Boschetto bake. So here's the cheese. I've already shaved it into quite thick slices. I used this thing, mandolin I think it's called. I found some truffle oil there, truffle infused olive oil. I'm going to use a little bit of that. Heavily buttered baking tray and the potatoes. And all I'm going to do now is slice the potatoes into quite slick slices. I'm going to parboil them very quickly for a couple of minutes in there, and then I'll be layering them in the tray with the cheese, drizzle of yogurt, drizzle of this nice olive oil with truffle flavour in it, and then we'll stick it in the oven with the chicken, and it will bake for about 45 minutes in the oven, and it should be all yummy and ready at the same time as the chicken. So here we go. Well, that's it. It's just been over 2 hours. I've removed the chicken from the oven. I've removed a beer can. I've put it back in a dish with all the juices, and I've let it rest here for about 10 minutes. I've also removed the potato and cheese bake, which has also been cooling down a bit because it's very, very hot. I did add a bit of grated cheese before I stuck it in the oven because I thought it wasn't enough. And halfway through I put some foil over it because it was looking like it was getting a bit too cooked. So here's the result. I'll show you before I plate it up. And here you've got it. So here's the nice potato and cheese bake, and here's my nicely roasted chicken. So I'm going to plate it up and get ready to eat it. See you in a bit. And here it is. The dish is finally set, ready for the captain and myself to eat it. So I give you beer butt chicken with potato and Boschetto bake, and as you can see I've ladled a little bit of the jus around and it's all ready to be eaten. Bon appetit! You want some too, don't you? Eh? Eh, Frank? You want some too? Hang on a minute. There's a little bit there. Come here. There you go. You know you're always going to get a little bit at the end, aren't you? Right, say bye-bye to everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, just food.